effectively like in 1 of the 2 turns, like 1, 2, 3 turns, to maximize the stalling that you can do. And you have the highest, right? Yeah. Because now everyone's pretty much back to 0. Anything under than 30, I think, is like negligible. But yeah, we kill him here. You don't have to worry about it too much. Unless, but then that's the thing about the stress people is like they just increase your stress so quickly that like you go from 0 to like all the way stressed out in like a couple turns. Look at that, 103 accuracy. This guy's just a monster. We'll just get rid of all this stuff because we're gonna be leaving soon, and the money is way more useful than the stuff that's not gonna get us anything once we leave the dungeon. We have no more keys, but it's unlocked, so it's trapped. Whatever, blight. I don't care. It's gonna hurt him a fair amount, but I don't think overall he cares. Luckily, we can kill this guy relatively quickly. Like, if they're in the 3rd spot, I'm not afraid of them. Anything more than that, terrified. Tempting goblet, dodged it because this guy's just, he's not gonna get hit by anything. And like everyone's accuracy is so high. Like, let's see, where's your accuracy at? I can just look at it. No, you can't. Oh, 80. This dude was like 80 something. Probably 80 something as well, and like 100. It's crazy. We'll heal him because he's not blighted. So once this dude's blight damage ticks down a little bit, we'll heal him up. Luckily, he has a bunch of dodge now. It's like, man, this guy's super powerful. Intimidate. Hopefully, it debuffs him. No, they resisted it. And crit. Nice. Not that it matters. Now, what I'm kind of confused about is why is their bleed resist 200 instead of 300? Is there like, are only some things 300? Like could move abilities go higher than 300 or 200? Just because like I remember fighting that boss, and we'll switch for torches because we don't need that many torches anymore. I remember fighting that one boss that sat in the back, the prophet guy, and his move resist was 300. So it's pretty much like you can't move him. Like that's the point. But with like 200 bleed, it's like, why not just make it higher than that? I'm sure that there's no way you can get higher than a specific amount of bleed, so that's why they did it. But I don't know, just interesting thing to think about. Interesting game design stuff. Because I remember watching some speedrunning stuff, and it's just funny to see all the different things that. Oh, I forgot to move everybody. Use his turn to move because everyone was low stress and he would have been in the back anyway. So you can just assume that he didn't do anything. He wouldn't have been able to be useful anyway. I think we stun this guy. Because this guy can get dangerous crits, but this guy's a little bit more reliably dangerous. And then we'll do crush. We'll try to take this guy out quickly. But I was watching speedrunning stuff, and you can just see like all the different things that like in game design that can be like just like messed with. Like just like all the numbers and stuff like that, like they can really end up being exploitable in game. Like I remember that people were like, yeah, the Psychonauts one I was watching. This is from a long time ago though, but I was referred to it, but blah blah blah, whatever. The Psychonauts one I was watching, like there was parts of the game, because different parts of the game were designed by different people. So different parts of the game, some had higher walls, like invisible walls, and so like the ones that didn't have like an infinite invisible walls, you just like exploit this glitch and just fly over everything and never have to worry about anything. Pretty funny. Okay, so yeah, I'm just like, it's just seeing that stuff, it puts it in your head like, okay, so how could this be exploited? Not that I'm gonna be like, not that I'm planning on like speedrunning or anything, and not that I'm sure there's theoretically a way to speedrun Darkest Dungeon or games similar to that, but it's not really like, doesn't really make sense in terms of the game, and I like, it's too random, too much RNG to do it effectively. Because the game is pretty much based on RNG completely, so there'd be no reliable way to do anything. There's probably ways to like sway things over to your favor, but there's no reliable way to say like, okay, this is how you beat this boss extremely quickly. Because sometimes you can miss attacks, get low damage, the enemy can crit you, yada yada yada. This dude's getting pretty high stress. We need to move him back and work on that. And I'll defend him as well because his stress is too high. And we'll heal up our guy in the front. Nice. That's what I want to see. So now I can focus on this guy like immediately. We'll purge, move him up. Should be pretty early in the fight, so he can stress heal himself. We can worry about that. Yeah. Again, doesn't care. So now we're just focusing on the Jester, healing him back up to 100% in every way, health-wise and stress-wise. Stress heal yourself a little bit, I guess. Not that it matters. Defend you, because he can only attack the two front, as far as I've seen. I feel like the healing, the tome of the healing, that's the thing about certain things. You can't really tell when they're actually affecting you, because you don't know if she's rolling like, because her healing is 4 to 6. So you don't know if you got a 5, you don't know if you actually would have rolled a 5 either way. Like, I just, it's kind of complicated to understand exactly how it works. Does it always get a little bit +1? I don't know. I would assume. We got a couple more turns. We got like one more turn to mess around a little bit. To do our little stall tactic. This is going to be a crazy long video now that I think about it. Oh, man. Oh, well. It might have to, like, time-wise, it's just, like, do I have to split it into 2 to, like, render this thing? I literally just, like, that literally just popped in my head that I've been playing this game for who knows how long. Like, it's fun, but, and I would love to, it's just, like, internet speed, rendering and stuff like that in the computer, like, it doesn't matter. It's always going to take a long time. Yeah, we kill him, yeah. So that just popped in my head, but whatever. It's going up, so don't have to worry about that. So what happens when you get in these long, and I forgot it's only room battles we have to deal with. But that effectively means you need to search every room, so. You know what, no, I will, oh, I'm blind.
Mechanical hazards.
Gotta pop a couple torches. Dig in here, give me, heirlooms, I like that. What do we replace this with? Are we ever gonna camp again? We probably don't need this many torches. I think that's good enough. So we can get some deeds going. Yeah. So hopefully this is an easy fight. We can lower some stress and stuff like that. It is not. We got a stress guy in the back. We're gonna have to worry about. Okay, tempting goblin and him is not that big a deal, but what we're gonna have to do is focus on defending this guy because we don't want him stressed out anymore. But it's definitely a hard thing to think about because you're like, yeah, but this guy needs to be attacked and blah blah. But we're gonna just defend this guy because if he gets attacked and stressed out a little too quickly, then we're gonna get messed up. We'll start lowering his stress so that we eventually won't have to keep blocking him. We'll dazzling light this guy. Hopefully it stuns him. Yes, so this guy should be able to take out these two guys very quickly. So maybe should attack this guy, but not that big of a deal. No way you can know that kind of stuff. Nice dodge. What's your dodge at? 0? He dodged that, right? I'm pretty sure I read dodge. Whatever. Defend this guy. He needs to lower his stress. Whatever. He can take a little bit of that. Lower his stress a little bit more. This guy has his own built-in stress relief, so. And then we'll try to start chopping this guy a little bit. Okay, and then I'm trying to think about how we want to kill him and then purge and move these guys up. We'll stun him again. He resisted it that time. Whatever. Okay, so he's gonna start focusing on this guy in the front. Usually, when the stress people start focusing on somebody, that's who they're gonna be targeting for a good while. Luckily, he was defending him. Forgot about that. I was like, oh man, that looks like it's gonna hurt. I don't know why that second I was like, wow, I feel like he's about to take a bunch of damage, but it was okay. Now this time we'll start going a little bit more offensively, and then we'll try to stun him again. That time we got him, so we're gonna save ourselves a little bit of health damage. Tempting Goblin, the person with the least stress, good enough for me. And then we do a Dirk Stab and finish that guy off. And then a group heal. Would have preferred 3s, but good enough. And then we will give everybody a bunch of accuracy. And then he'll purge. Where's your purge at? There you go. He has 113 accuracy. This guy's not getting touched by. I mean, he's not missing anything. He also has 11 dodge, which is good too. Okay, move you in the back here. Do some group heals. There we go. And just finish you off. Yep. Because we're pretty much done here. We do have another camp too as well, so. Nope, we don't need anything else. Get out of here. Was there something that we didn't dig up in here? Alright, yeah, we're good. We brought way too many torches. Way too much food, but it's okay. Yep, open that. And oh, speaking of food, yeah, we brought a lot of supplies, but we're bringing so much money back that theoretically, I mean, not even theoretically, we're still gonna come out a net gain 100% because we're getting all that plus. Yeah, we'll have you. Well, you take this because you're buffed as heck already, so you're just gonna get crazy strong. Man, what was I saying? Oh, I haven't seen one of these guys in a while. I haven't seen any of these guys this whole dungeon. So what do we do in this case? Oh, retribution, because they do a lot of them have like the hit everybody attacks, so they're gonna take damage every time they do that. Give me a nice crit here. 13 damage is still respectable. Yeah, he doesn't care. Bleed doesn't even matter really. We'll do a stress relief. I was definitely saying something important, but I forgot. Whatever. Whack. That's so good against like these kind of characters that hit everybody. Dang, Shank goes back. You can hit freaking all the way to the back. That's crazy. Do a little bit more focus healing on this guy then. Do another retribution. Just because, you know, this guy has like the blanket fire and he has like the rain of whips. Every time they do that, they should take a fair amount of damage. Lower his own stress a little bit. He's gonna take more damage. Boom. I love that even if they miss, they have to take it. So good. And then this guy's doing like such high, consistently high damage. Take this guy out 3 hits. That's no joke. Stacking the bleed on him is a little dangerous though for us. It's probably gonna. Okay, he didn't get moved. Get a nice. I'm looking for some crits. Come on. Shank. She dodged it. And I like how she dodges it. This is the dude with all the dodge. Do another retribution. Oh, blanket fire. He still has it. There you go. So good. Now all I can imagine having 4 of them, and then just everyone having. They all just whack everybody. That'd be hilarious. And he should die on this one, because he's like, it's like impossible for him to miss, pretty much. Nice. There we go. You have some bleed on you. You have some bleed. Nothing we can do about it. You'll be fine. Got rid of some money. Trying to think, what do we get rid of? We're not camping anytime soon, so. But I don't think I can get rid of it. Yeah, I can actually. We'll get rid of it because we're not camping, so we don't need it. And then after this, when we get like stressed out, that's a possibility. Some dangerous enemies here. I'll defend the guy in the back because he's the most vulnerable, and we don't need to lose anybody. It's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. So who's stress? We'll de-stress that guy, because if he's defending him and then she does a stress attack, that could be pretty bad. Well, that's kind of annoying. See? So now he gets to take that. That's very good. I like that. I like that a lot. Being able to block that pole. That's awesome. And then we'll chop this guy. Sadly, didn't kill him in one hit. We'll do like single target heals on that guy. There we go. He's done. We don't need to worry about him anymore. That was like that's what's so good about crit heals. It's like you don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about him anymore. He's done. He doesn't need to be healed. It's like especially on these low health guys. Some good stuff. That was probably maximum too, because it was like 7 because of her trinket. And we'll do intimidate because it'll kill him and do damage. Hopefully debuff a little bit. Nice. Block that. He'll take the stress. Such a good ability. Man at Arms, man. They have some amazing, amazing abilities. Keep on defending the guy in the back. And some more single target heals on herself. Because we got the 2 tanky dudes that don't really care. He's bleeding a little bit, but that's going to stop because no one can do anything anymore. No one can do the bleed anymore. Dead weight, whatever. Knock him back. Even if you did, it actually be useful. Either way, it doesn't really matter because they can both be in the front too, I think, right? Yeah. So they honestly just don't care. Sadly, he did get stunned, but he'll get out of the stun. He'll be fine. Man, I got that itchy in my nose. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. But the only thing that's going to suck is he's not going to be able to guard him again. But we'll go and we'll do an attack on him. Luckily, the protection is like saving these people from not dying in one hit. Heal you up front. I can tell this has been a long, long episode because it's like my mouth is getting really dry. I need some water. But sometimes with Darkest Dungeon, man, you could just forget. You just like, I've been playing this for a while, and it's just like, you just forget that. No. Yeah, we'll just kill him. You just forget about everything. You're just like, okay, and then you look at the clock. You're like, what? I've been playing this for an hour. That was only one mission. We'll move you back. Everyone's back in their correct spots now. Thank you very much. Now we'll start going. Oh, whoops! I wish that would have hurt her pretty bad. Whatever. He can still block from there, so we'll do purge, move everybody up, and we'll do a bleed as well. And she resisted it. Whatever. And then purge, move everybody up. So they're both really weak. Because he's going to have to do in the bayonet jabs, and she's only going to be able to do the movement abilities, like moving everybody back and forth and all that. But I will start moving him up, because there's no reason not to. And then we'll move her back, and then everybody will be in their correct positions. Whatever. We only have one room after this. We'll be fine. We'll lower the stress that you just gave him. And we'll crush her. Because we just want to get rid of stress. That would be the only way we would ever even possibly lose this. Would be like we all get stressed out and then nobody wants to do their job. But I'm honestly not that afraid of that because everyone's stress is so low. And we'll do a group one. Pretty good. Wish I would have crit on one of them, but alright, and then one more hit should take this guy out. Boom. Nice. And wow. So let's see. We pop a couple torches. Where are we at right now? I can't even look at that. You won't even allow me to look at that? We'll feed some food to everybody. We'll get everybody as full as possible. Okay. Alright, so now we have room so we can put the ruby there. Now I do want to bring the onyx, so I think I switched that out for like the shovel. Yeah, why not? And then we close. Oh, that was it. Is there really a reason to continue adventuring? Nah, why not? We'll maximize our possible. I should have. Here, we'll go back in there. Should have used this real quick. Oh, so we got stuff out of it too. We got some money. No, I want the money. If we can leave, what do I want to switch for the money? Torches? Food? We'll switch for food. And then we just hope that... we already scouted this out, too. Isn't it kind of useless now? And she's going to freaking get... we're out of here. Cause we don't need... Yeah, ambushed by whatever. We're done. Who knows how long that video was. Holy moly. But look at that. That was worth it. 10,000, 7,500. That's... whew. We're going to be rolling in it. Boom, 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 boom. Early riser, like it. Stress eater, not that bad. Okay, this is not that bad. We got to get rid of the yips. And what's her face's disease. So we'll do that. So I don't forget about that. Because that was so long. So we'll go to sanitarium. You need to get rid of that disease. The AUG. Horrible. And then someone got the yips. It was someone down here. It was him right here. I love how like he comes out with less stress than he went in. That's some awesome stuff right there. And get rid of that because we got money in the bank. Shoddy, what did you drink? Let's see. Anything else? No, I think that's it. We'll worry about upgrading after. Because we can actually probably upgrade this. No, you know what? We'll do it now. We'll have that upgraded. And then, can we upgrade this?
Anything to prolong a
What is this?
life.
Plus 8 speed on first round. Crit on first round. That's alright. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll get that cost a little bit lower. Alright, so I think that's about it. That was a crazy long one. So if you like the fact that, I don't know, we got to do a long mission. It wasn't, the thing about it was it wasn't really tense. So, and I did talk about a lot of stuff, so I don't know. Some people might like that, some people might not. But if you did like it, you can hit the like button, or you could be a little bit more in depth about what you did like, or even what you didn't like. If you didn't like the fact that it was just like, you know, just a very, very by the books mission, I completely understand that. Not that I'll never ever do that, because that's just kind of how I play as well. But I also do, if there's some sort of strategies that are a little bit more interesting to watch and play, then I would definitely think about doing that. So you can leave a comment in whether they put positive or constructive criticism. You can leave comments or send me a message about it. You can also subscribe if you want to see more Darkest Dungeon, because I do think about and plan on doing different types of dungeon runs. I don't want to just always do it like there's like the basic ones like no torches and stuff like that, and then you go in there and everyone has super high crit chance and stuff like that. Could definitely be interesting. I don't know exactly how to do it. I might want to look that up. But I'm also playing Nuclear Throne, and then like I was saying, I was talking about Metal Gear Solid a whole bunch earlier. I'll definitely be playing a bunch of newer games coming out in the future, a whole bunch, and definitely Metal Gear Solid is one of those, and like Fallout and stuff like that, a bunch of different games. So yeah, if you want to see that, you can subscribe. And other than that, after that long video, I hope you have a good rest of your day.